and some quality players on the pitch. Lost possession, and Munro, a lovely ball. Maybe Vespre on this occasion stepped on the ball, and a delightful ball through for Munro, for Glenmuir, whipped over the top, searching delivery, and a quality one it is. Looking to get by his marker, still has possession for Glenmuir. Gets inside, and no lost possession. And trying to be cute, and Glenmuir has majority of the football in the first 3 minutes of this one. Get by his marker, still driving down the left hand side, and yet again overrun the ball. Expertly done, lovely turn, and whip this one inside, and not the best finish from Glenmuir High School. But they are trying to settle things down. Lovely turn, and clearly a free kick. So the first free kick of the contest goes to the defending champions Glenmuir. 49 yards out, free kick. And a very cool condition for football. No sunshine, but just a lovely breeze blowing across the ground. And it will be a right footer, and maybe an out swinger, with 7 players awaiting this delivery. And a tall 6-footer waiting as well inside that 18-yard box. Not the best. And now Munro has possession. They find their moisture, their number 9, Fraser. There's an opportunity. An excellent goalkeeping, offside spotted. Well, that was a brilliant save as well in the process. And a free kick to Glenmuir. Have been dominant in the Costa Cup history, having numerous Da Costa Cup titles, and one of few teams that have won the Costa Cup in Clarendon. And Clarendon College has done well in recent time. So too is Glenmuir. This one played all the way back to the defensive line. Now it's a ball lobbed over the top for Munro College. Whipped and wide of the target. Not a bad effort. And goes out for a goal kick to the home team, Glenmuir High School. And the goalkeeper just having some fun for Glenmuir. That's the man Brown in goal for Glenmuir. He has possession, urging his players to go forward. And he plays this one over on that left side. And goes out of touch. It will be a throw-in. For Munro. Still Munro has possession. Lovely ball. Another beautiful delivery. It will be another throw-in over on the right side for Munro College. And no Da Costa Cup team booked their spot in the last 4 so far. All Manning Cup team, but a Costa Cup team will surely make it to the round of 4 come tomorrow. So both teams play now. And Munro and the defending champions Glenmuir are the Costa Cup teams. But Mona already booked their spot. Excelsior High School already booked their spot. And of course Kingston College, the latest. It's a corner kick. And we're coming up for Munro. It's an in-swinger. And cleared by Glenmuir. Lovely first touch. Beautiful ball whipped. And the 6-footer does well. And that's Ferguson, Oliver Ferguson. And does well for Munro in goal. And denies an opportunity for Glenmuir. And it will be a throw-in as well, as I mentioned, to Munro College. As we approach minute number 7. Still some attractive brand of football being distributed by both teams. Well, in fact, it will be a free kick awarded to Munro College. Taking short, taking quickly. Cuts inside, has space. Whipped her. And just over the crossbar. Not a bad effort. Goes out for a goal kick to Glenmuir. So it's Glenmuir in possession deep inside their half. This tournament has been a fabulous tournament to watch. It has created a numerous opportunity. It has showcased the youngsters' talent. And no doubt about the ability. Shot from distance from the man Vespre. On this occasion, way over the target. And a goal kick to the defending champions, Glenmuir. Taking short. This is where Glenmuir is very, very dangerous. Building from the back. Looking for that delightful ball. And excellent defensive work. Coming in from the defensive line of Munro College. And it will be a throw-in to the defending champions, Glenmuir, who yet to spark in the counter-attack so far. It's all Munro College who has looked the part. Look like they're on a mission. But nothing from the defending champions. They are a quality team on paper. No doubt about they will be putting pressure forward at home. Well, a free kick has been issued. The ball went out of touch. But a free kick has been issued by the referee. Free kick to Glenmuir High School. This one played all the way back to the defensive line. Goes over on the left side. And further on the left. And back to the defensive line of Glenmuir. This has been a brilliant introduction of the game so far. Looking for that opening, lovely ball swung over. And good defensive work coming in from Wedderburn of Munro College. Fraser. Lovely first touch. This has been beautiful from Munro College. Cuts inside. Shot from distance. Blocked. And still Munro College in possession. Alwyn has possession. And he finds Mitchell. Back to Alwyn. And still looking to drive forward. Lost possession. Now it's with the defending champions. And still has possession. A long searching delivery. Goes out of touch. Throw into Munro College. As we approach minute number 11 of this, the feature game of the day. 3 games completed so far. And 3 result in regular time, no extra time, no penalty kicks. And all goes to the Manning Cup teams. They have been very, very effective. First time entering the tournament, the Manning Cup teams. But they have booked their spot in the semi-finals. Come tomorrow, same venue, but different time. 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock respectively. And they are waiting on another winner of this game to join them in the semi-final. A knockout stage. This tournament is a knockout tournament. Once you lose, that's it for the tournament for 2026. As Glenmuir in possession deep inside their half. This one swung over. Too much power, too much elevation. Goes out for a throw into Munro College deep inside Glenmuir's half. Now Munro has possession and he has been met by a good defensive work. It will be another throw into Munro College. This one played wide and finds the goalkeeper Oliver. Seems to be Arville Farquharson. Still in the defensive line of Munro College. Lovely turn and turn again beautifully. Still has possession. Twist turns. Oh, this has been quality. And still maintains possession. Now he lost possession, maybe too much, and gave away possession to Glenmuir College. Well, Glenmuir High School. It will be a throw-in. More than 5 seconds, and the throw goes to the opposite team, which is Munro College. Throwing to Munro College. Another throw. Poor control. That was an opportunity. Now it's with the maestro, Weatherburn. Back to Weatherburn. Glenmuir has possession, and yet again another poor pass, not precise, as we approach the 14th minute of this one between Munro College and the defending champions Glenmuir High School. Still no goals in this one. And this one is the feature game of the day. The defending champions look to maintain their title, or to defend their title. The ball booted, lovely ball in. It's an opportunity for Glenmuir High School. Whipped across. Shoot, well denied by Alwyn. Now it's with Munro College, with Weatherburn. He has possession, Weatherburn, looking for, and all the way back to his defensive line, Mitchell, Weatherburn. Looking for Alwyn. Not the best of pass. Now Glenmuir pressing the advantage home. And good defensive work yet again. Looking for what? And he's not lightning fast. Goes out of touch for a throw-in to Glenmuir High School. Just about 15 minutes and 30 seconds gone. And this is the first half between Munro College and the defending champions Glenmuir High School. And this one booted and goes out of touch. Throw into Munro College. Foul committed. Free kick. So a free kick to Munro College. Just about 4 players are waiting for this delivery. Very cool condition, whipped inside and headed out of touch. Should be a corner kick. It is a corner kick. In the second of the game for Munro College. Six players are waiting for this delivery. And the man going across to take this corner kick is what? But what can he do with this corner kick? Will be the question as we approach minute number 18. Is what with this corner kick? In swinger, a decent one inside. And maybe too much. And a foul committed, and it will be a free kick awarded to Glenmuir High School, the defending champions. Another throw into Munro College. Now it's Glenmuir, the defending champions. Look to press and looking for that opening. They have been outplayed in this contest so far by Munro College, who has been very good when it comes on to any DaCosta Cup football competition. And they have been a team that's stood out, would have won DaCosta Cup title before. Alwyn has possession. He goes further over on that left side. And he won a throw-in over on that left side for Munro College. Alwyn. Whipped inside, finds Watt. Another free kick. Oh, lovely. Lovely from the goalkeeper. Having some fun. And why not? A leave of player to dead. And now Glenmuir driving forward. This is what we know Glenmuir High School for, quality football. And the look of things for the last 2 minutes is a different kettle of fish. Look at that. Lovely build up. He's driving forward. Still has possession. And looking for that delightful ball inside. Not much power. Halloween. Still Glenmuir High School. Back to Munro College. A long searching delivery. And now they are driving. Poor delivery. Looking for that through pass. Not precise and goes all the way back to the goalkeeper, Brown. And he's lays it off to his defender. Goes all the way back to goalkeeper Brown. Goes over on the left. And a lovely pass. Excellent first touch. Cuts inside. And then the awareness, the vision, the execution. And he goes all the way back to his defensive line. Yeah, not a lot of options. And he goes all the way back to Lamario Brown in goal. Goes over on the left. Find his left back. Lovely pass. Excellent first touch again. And just trying to find an opening in the middle. The defending champions. Still knocking the ball from corner to corner, from middle to middle. Lovely ball. Excellent first touch. But under immense pressure from Munro College. Lost possession. You know they are in possession with the man in the middle, Maestro Alwyn, who lost possession. And a lovely ball, a chance for the defending champions, who slotted home. And offside was the result. I tell you what, that's the denier. The only denier was an offside. That was a brilliant pass. Vision, execution at its finest. But the referee was in a perfect position. And it's still 0-0 here after 23 minutes of this the first half. And it's time for hydration break as well. And of course, the media team will take hydration break as well. Go ahead, brother. Tomorrow, them time we're done already. You can't believe. So another Munro College attack. Looking to slip through that middle. Whipped inside it. And Glenmuir High School has defended beautifully so far. And they are the defending champions of this Clarendon Elite Cup. They won this competition back in 2025. But the introduction of 3 Manning Cup teams. And oh, lovely turn, beautifully done, and a terrific delivery. And broken up by the Munro College defensive line. Alwyn. And back to his defensive line. A loopy delivery. And gets by a player. Looking for that pass, looking for what? And broken up again. The defending champions, Glenmuir, under immense pressure in this one. Alwyn, twist, turns, delivers a beauty, finds Fraser. This one whipped across the surface. And finds another moisture. Lovely first touch, whipped from. This has been quality from Munro College, hunting that first blood, looking for that terrific pass, and broken up offside. Spotted by the referee. Free kick to the defending champions. And oh, lovely, beautifully done, expertly done. Swung over the top. And excellent commitment from the tall 6-footer in goal. Harville Farkison. And denies the defending champions that opening goal. All the way back to Lamaria Brown in goal for Glenmuir. He still has possession. You see him on screen getting some touch off the football. Goes over on that left side. And now it's back to Brown. He has been called upon on numerous occasions. He's playing, and that's a poor pass. And goes out of touch for a throw-in to Munro College as we approach the 34th minute. And this is the first half. A very cool condition, very cool climate. And an excellent turnout of spectators. As this one swung across. And looking for Watts. Too much power. Goes out for a goal kick to the defending champions, Glenmuir High School. And we must take this time out as well to big up our sponsors, 13 sponsors for this event for 2026. And some famous and loyal sponsors. Just about 34 minutes gone in this, the first half. Nothing separate both teams. Both teams have played attractive brand of football. And both teams has created opportunities. And both teams yet to register a goal in this very important fixtures. And it's all defending champions in possession. A lovely flick on. Intercept by Munro College. Twist, turns by Wedderburn. And he's in possession. Does well. Is Wedderburn whipped over the top, looking for that through pass. Yet again, Glenmuir High School. Another ball driving forward. A chance, whipped inside. And no goal. No goal signaled by the referee. So it's still goalless. It was a brilliant run. Excellent finish. No, the referee was in a perfect position to make that call. And by the way, goalkeeper Lamaria Brown is down on the pitch. And the coach trying to question what happened, why a goal wasn't given, as the medical staff summoned to the pitch. Well, that was a beautiful pass. It was precise. And the finish was clinical. But I tell you what, the referee, he's in charge. He was in a perfect position to make that call. So after 35 minutes and 45 seconds, nothing separates both teams. Still goalless. Well, 3 teams already booked their spot in the semi-finals, just waiting on the winner of this game. And I tell you what, 3 Manning Cup team already in the semi-final. Earlier, Mona High School defeated Veer Technical by a 1-0. Excelsior High School, defending Manning Cup champions, won their game by 2-1. And Kingston College have won their game by 2-1 as well to earn their spot in the semi-final. Comes tomorrow, same venue, and 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock respectively. So the final place is between the defending champions. Will there be a new champion for 2026? Halwyn does well. Glenmuir just looking to build from the back. And Munro College not been able to allow them to do that. And of course it will be a free kick awarded to Glenmuir High School, the host of this tournament. So a free kick to the defending champions as we approach the 38th minute of this contest. It's good to see the turnout, the spectators, a lot of spectators to support the youngsters. There's Glenmuir, he's driving forward and back to the defensive line, the left back all the way back to the goalkeeper. Goes over on the left, finds the left back. Whipped over, lovely ball, a chance, and yet again another offside spotted by the referee, and yet again it goes into the back of the net. No goals, offside, still 0-0 after 39 minutes on the clock. Another ball goes out of touch for a throw-in to Glenmuir High School. Throw taken quickly. It's a searching one. Still Glenmuir. They lost possession. Now it's with Munro College on the right. A searching delivery. And expertly done by the defensive line. And goes out for a corner kick to Munro College. That was a beautiful delivery. With great intersection and by the defensive line. Goes out for a corner kick, the 4th for Munro College in this contest. And 5 seconds have run out, and it turned around to be a goal kick to the home team, Glenmuir High School. 40th minute of this, the first half. Nothing to separate both teams. No doubt about the ability, the execution, the quality on the pitch. It has been a pleasure to watch the sparkling talents on display. Another good delivery. A lovely turn. Trying to get by his marker. And in the process, he won a free kick deep inside Glenmuir High School halves. Taken short, taken quickly. Swung over on the left. Goes further on the left. Driving forward is the moisture. Oh, lovely ball. Another fantastic delivery. Well read by the defender of Munro College. This one booted long, high, and met the cool, calm, and collected defender of Glenmuir High School. Now it's with Munro College. I love the turn, twist, turn, still has possession, and delivers another beauty, and finds Watts. And a free kick being issued. Not the best of approach from the defender. Looking to get by his marker. Been under immense pressure in this one so far. You look at the percentage. Both teams have 50% to 50% shots on target. Both teams has 3 shots on target. Both teams has 50% of the football. Both teams yet to register a goal in this contest. Now it's the defending champions through the legs. Oh, lovely. Still driving forward. Looking for that delightful ball broken up. Hits with the maestro, Wedderburn. Still Wedderburn. He's very composed, very relaxed. Not the best of first touch. And all the way back to Mitchell. Booted long. Defending champions. Hunting that first blood. Played over the top. Alwyn looking to clear from danger. And strong tackle came in. And in the process, the free kick being issued to Munro College. And just the midway on the pitch. It's about 2 minutes of regular time left in this, the first half. And already no goals in this, the feature game, final game of the day. And this is game number 4, defending champions up against Munro College. Another ball played over the top, searching one. And good defensive work. But it goes out for a corner kick, the 5th for Munro College. As we approach the 44th minute of this, the first half. And just a matter of a minute left in the first half with no goals to separate both teams. Corner kick coming up. 5 players awaiting this delivery for Munro College. This one swung inside, decent one! And that was a brilliant effort. Wide of the target. Well, you can't kill him for effort. Wide of the target. Goal kick to Glenmuir. An excellent work coming in from Munro's midfielder. And one a throw in. Taken quickly. Nice ball movement. Nice flick of the feet. Another good delivery. Another precise pass. A chance. Wide of the target. How did he miss from that distance? Must be unlucky. Goes out for a corner kick. Corner kick number 7 for Munro College in this contest. Didn't miss by much. And this could be the final action of this, the first half of the feature game on a Friday afternoon here at Glenmuir High School ground in the parish of Clarendon. Corner kick number 7 coming up, whipped inside. Not the best. And no, Glenmuir is driving forward. 3 against 4. Lovely ball played wide. And a fantastic bit of defensive work. And the referee has seen enough for this, the first 45 minutes of the feature game. Nothing separate both teams. So after 45 minutes, It's the defending champions, Glenmuir High School nil, Munro College nil. And we'll be back after the break for more coverage. Stay tuned.
Well. We know that we would get a goal, but we did not know that the first goal would have been an own goal. The Munro defender took it upon himself to break the deadlock, but into the wrong net. How disappointing it is. Glenmuir takes a 1-0 lead at the start of the first half. Tyrell Gray. I wouldn't even say the goal scorer, but the villain. Tyrell Gray. Hopefully he can pick himself up, brush himself off, and have a better second half. As he was playing very well, I should say, in the first half, but the start of the second half has not done him any justice. And he and his Munro team goes down 1-0 at the start of the second half. Definitely, based off the first half, we can look forward to goals and more goals in this second half as we get started. And if you do not recognize my voice, my name is Jordan Woodfine, and I'm filling in for a second for our lovely commentator, Marlon Pinnock. So I hope that I do live up to his standards that he has represented himself today. And I'm here to shine a light and to keep you guys some company as we watch this match against Glenmuir versus Munro here at Glenmuir High School. Great touch there. Now that's a man's challenge, right? And that looks, yellow is the color. He quickly takes that one out of his pocket. But I think it could have been a darker color. Whoa, I see hands flying. The ref is pushing him. Oh, yes, that was a very reckless challenge. If I was his teammate, I would probably be fired up with that one. Yes, indeed. The match is going on, everyone. I forgot to update the score. My apologies if you're just tuning in. Yes, Glenmuir is 1-0 to the good. And that is our first yellow card of the game. Is it the VAR? Is the referee going over to check the monitor? Seems the next referee is going to talk to him. May not have the monitor, but he definitely can discuss that card with his assistant. But it seems to me that it's the discipline on the bench he wants to address right now. As you can see where he's right in front of the Glenmuir bench. Hopefully he wasn't facing any form of verbal abuse. Not great to see our youngsters getting involved with that. But however, football is an emotional sport. And it seems to not be the youngsters on the bench, but the coach. Yeah, could this be a yellow card for the coach? Still hasn't shown him it. He has it in his hand, thinking about it. I guess that's just a warning for him. Yes, it is a warning. And he goes back to his conversation with his linesman. And I guess it will just remain a yellow card. Yes, that was definitely a crunching tackle, everyone. Crunching tackle indeed. And based off of me behind the commentary stand, I'm unable to pull it up for you because I would want to see about that challenge indeed. And Glenmuir gets started. Underway in attack. I must say, if you were here with us in the first half, it was a very physical game. Some might say wild. I wouldn't see it as wild. I would see it as physical because it wasn't the challenges were harsh, but fair at the same time. I know it's very crazy, everyone. It was fair challenges, but they were very strong, I should say. Glenmuir to put this one in the box. And that's a strong tackle again. I would think that would be Glenmuir ball. Is it Glenmuir ball? Yes, it seems to me that the referee has awarded it to Glenmuir. That is the correct call. And if you're just joining us, let us know what you think of what's going to happen in this season, the Costa Cup. Let us know your predictions in the chat. Can Glenmuir go a step further? For the past few seasons, it has been a nightmare as it relates to the National Stadium for them, as they cannot get over that final hurdle. But they are here at their home for their preseason tournament here at the Clarendon Elite Cup. And hopefully they can get some silverware. They were They were victorious last year as they won the whole competition within the 2 days. But let us see. This year is a 3-day competition. Let us see if Glenmuir can go ahead and be victorious. Oh, yes, and his strong challenge is going in. If you're supposed to tell me that these Glenmuir players don't have any heart, you'd definitely be wrong. A little bit too much heart. Someone just look at me and say you cannot have too much heart, so I'll probably stand corrected. That's wonderful right there from the number 8 of Glenmuir. Don't worry, everyone. The reason why you're not seeing right here is because of the railing, and I can guarantee you if it comes out of the screen, it's already has gone. That's a handball, clear handball from our angle. Ball down the line. Not the best of cross, but seems to... Was that a free kick I had one? I'm not sure. Wondering if it was a free kick or it's a corner kick. Not sure. Waiting to see. Well, yes, it is a corner kick. Ball in play from Glenmuir. That one a little bit deep at the back post, and it was and the Glenmuir player was unable to retrieve that one. Substitution for Munro College. Actually double. Will this be trouble for Glenmuir? Munro getting some joy now in the half of Glenmuir. Can this lead to a shot? It hasn't led to a shot, but Munro College have won their first corner kick of the second half. Could this be fruitful for them? Did not start the second half on the best of foot, but they can regain their balance if they're supposed to put in one into the net for this one. That's a great cross right there. Unable to clear it. Plays this one out wide. Oh, and Glenmuir can break here. Very sloppy in the midfield from. And they have numbers. But Munro College quickly gather back and avoided going down for the second time of the game. But they have conceded a corner kick. This is Glenmuir fourth corner for the second half. They're really putting pressure on this Munro College team. During the halftime break, we were discussing and saying this Munro College team is much better from last year, and that's a free header. Whoa, that was a free header in the 6-yard box. He should have done much better. Munro College goalkeeper very lucky to gather that one as he was bucked right in his hand. Didn't have to move. Poor from the Glenmuir defender. Throw in. Very aggressive there. Glenmuir is pressing. Not giving Munro any joy to try and build an attack. But this one is slid through. The final pass, that cross went wayward. The less spoke about that cross is the better. Should have done much better. Best opportunity of the second half so far to get a shot off. Very calm there from the center half to play that one out into the midfield, and that's a great touch there from the number 8 of Glenmuir. Calls to that one back, but wasn't the best of call as he was surrounded or swarmed. That's a poor touch there in the midfield from Glenmuir, and Munro punks on it, and they have given away the ball as well. No team can hold on to the ball, and we have a tussle in the midfield, and the referee has awarded a free kick to Munro College. Oh, clever there from the Glenmuir player. Great touch there from the Munro player. Plays this one down the flank to the number 17 of Munro. Oh, that's some brilliant work. Oh, but the cross was not telling at all. Did beat his man, sit his man on the deck. Had more time than he thought. Could have took some time and calculate or measure his pass or cross a little bit better. That's very disappointing. Great touch there from the left back of Glenmuir. Plays this one all the way to the right back. His turn now. Oh, and that's a poor pass picked up by the Glenmuir. The Munro midfielder. And that's a well changed. Oh, no. We don't want to see that one at all, everyone. That cannot be a ready. Hold it. If he swung, that would definitely be a red card. Seems to be the substitute. Is it? Yes, it is. I don't think he should walk away from this one. 2 yellow cards. I'm not sure if that should be the call, but in hindsight, it probably is correct. The yellow card for the aggressive challenge, and then the yellow card for the retaliation. Well, half retaliation, as he didn't touch him, but he did raise his hand to swing at him, but he held it back. Thank God we had God on our side, because we don't want to see that sort of discipline at the schoolboy level. No, it's a very passionate game, but also we need to learn how to maintain our temper and discipline. Not only in football, but in life, we will go a far way. And what is that happening at the far side? Can we get a close-up? We're not able to see what's going on. Oh, that's lovely skill. Ball in the middle. Oh, that's a great cutout there from the defender. Read that one to the T. That one was telegraphed in his brain. Can he get the better? Number 10, unable to get the better of the Glenmuir winger. Drags this one down the wing. Is that a foul? The referee tells him to get up. Has to do better right there. And Munro has an opportunity to break. And that's just simply a poor pass. Simply a poor pass. And you may be at home wondering, where is the residential commentator or the resident commentator? He's staring at me right now, wondering if I want to give him back his spot in commentary, as his eyes are opening and didn't know that I could speak standard English. But we must go on. And this is Glenmuir's throw-in. Very aggressive. Only a goal kick, however.
Yellow card for Glenmuir, number 9, Christopher Rodney.
For the viewers, what do you make of the match so far? I think that Munro is very unlucky to go behind. Not only because they were the ones who put the ball in the back of their own net, but overall, how organized they have been and the improvement that I personally have seen in this team, comparing them from last season. This is probably some would say it's day and night, and they're still losing, so that should tell you what type of team it was for Munro last year. But they're playing one of the best teams in the competition as it relates to the Costa Cup, who they would face, as it was only St. Elizabeth Technical who got the better of them last season. Oh, and Kempsey, my apologies. I did bring it that match at Kempsey. Yes, it was Kempsey, not Glenmuir. And what a match it was. I think that was one of the match of the Costa Cup season last year, Glenmuir versus Kempsey. And when I look back on it and I think about it very deeply and ponder, St. Elizabeth Technical High School may have used a trick or two out of the book of Kempsey, just looking back at it. Especially with how they, soaked up pressure and bounced on the break. Kempsey did a wonderful job with that last year to defeat Glenmuir. In that moment when Kempsey beat them, they were unbeaten for 14 matches, if my memory is supposed to serve me correct. It seemed that they would just sail away with the DaCosta Cup that season. Most persons has had them as a favorite, even at the final too. But St. Elizabeth Technical High School was motivated. We don't know, probably because of Melissa. There was much extra motivation for that match. Seems to be a substitute coming up. Coach is asking for some composure from his players. That was a disappointing effort at goal just now. The ball seemed to kick him rather than him kick the ball. It tended to happen. Didn't get his bearings correct just now. Yup, that is a foul. That was rather clumsy there from the Munro College right winger. Throw in again for Glenmuir down the line as they make their way up. And this breaks kindly. Will this be another goal? Oh, and that's very disappointing that he couldn't cap off that play. It fell fortuitous to the left winger and he puts it on a plate for the man in the middle. But the man in the middle could not find the middle of the goal. Well, even in the goal. Not the corner nor the middle. As it went well away. And I will definitely be missing you guys. But we have to hand it back to our resident commentator, Marlon Pinnock.
Thank you. The great knock-ins as Glenmuir drives forward. And of course a free kick go against Glenmuir. And it's a free kick to Munro College, who trail in this encounter by a goal to nil as we approach the 68th minute. Not much time left in this one. Just about 22 minutes of regular time. This one whipped over the top. An easy decision. The referee was in a perfect position to make that call. And it's a free kick being issued to Glenmuir High School. And it's also an hydration break. So ladies and gentlemen, 3 teams already booked their spot in the semi-final tomorrow. The winner of this game is another candidate for that 4th spot. And the semi-finals will be played tomorrow. First game starts at 2, second game 4, and then the final on Sunday, and the 3rd place on Sunday as well. So this is a Clarendon Elite Cup 2026, and the defending champions somehow find a goal. I tell you what, it was an own goal from Tyrell Gray that sends the defending champions up by a goal to nil. Very early in the second half. Munro has played with some purpose. And the only difference, they haven't managed to find the back of the net. And goals win your games. Creating opportunities and not scoring doesn't make you win games. But finding the back of the net will definitely give you a chance to win games. So we'll take a break. And of course, after the hydration break, we'll give you live coverage of the football game. Stay tuned.
Substitution from Munro coming out, number 6, Aidan Brown, going in, number 18, Carlos Martin.
So of course we're ready for more action. 70 minutes, and this is the final game. The feature game of the day sees the defending champions lead by a goal to nil over Munro College. They are with the advantage in possession, Munro College. Deep inside their half. It's the man Alwyn in possession. And this one swung over on that right side. He finds Mitchell. And all the way back to the man in goal, Farkison. Driving forward is Munro College. And expertly done. Gets by his marker. Terrific delivery. Looking to go by the line. And blocked. Looking for that delivery inside the 18-yard box. Still Munro College hunting that equalizing goal. Whipped across. And nobody was in a perfect position to slot it home. And goes out for a throw-in to the defending champions. Glenmuir High School. That was a beautiful delivery. But nobody was there to receive that delivery and slot it home. And it will be a throw-in to the defending champions. Taken quickly. And this is another opportunity. And a foul committed. Free kick to Glenmuir High School. And time will be the master. Approaching the 73rd. Still Glenmuir High School lead this one by a goal to nil. Well, it's a free kick. It's a free kick, surprisingly. It's a free kick to Munro College in a critical position as well. Just about 23 yards out, critical position. And for Munro College, can they find an equalizer? Can they find an equalizer? 4 players standing in the wall. This one whipped inside, easily palmed by the man in goal, Lamario Brown. Another wonderful delivery for Glenmuir High School. Still has possession. 2 players are waiting. On. Should have done better. Really should have done better. It was a perfect opportunity to seal the deal. Missed out. And now Munro College driving forward. He's under immense pressure. And a free kick being issued to Munro College deep inside their half. Well, inside their half. Captain earning his players to go forward. Not the best. Absolutely poor. And it will be a card as well. And 2 players getting getting yellow cards. Number 14 of Munro College, and of course the number 11 of the defending champions, Glenmuir High School. The game getting physically on the pitch. Still Munro College. This one played back to Alwyn, who looks to whip this one inside. Lovely ball played out wide. And he was in an offside position. Offside spotted by the referee.
Bobby.
Will be a free kick to Glenmuir High School. But somehow, somewhere, Munro College desperate for an equalizer. And a substitution for the defending champions, Glenmuir High School. Well, this game has produced over 7 yellow cards comparing to the first 3 games. This one booted long. It's a searching delivery. It's a decent one. Another opportunity here for the defending champions. Trying to get by his marker. Does so efficiently. And he has been pulled back. Another free kick. This time into Glenmuir High School. Just about 20 yards out. Critical position. Approaching the 77th. Just about 13 minutes and seconds left of regular time. Can the defending champions hold out and make it into the round of 4 or the semi-final stage of this competition? Their title is on the wall. Can they maintain that title for 2026? 3 Manning Cup team already booked their spot in the semi-finals. Only 1 spot left. Can the defending champions get into that spot? Just about 13 minutes for us to know the champions. This one whipped and deflected and goes out for a corner kick to Glenmuir High School. And the tournament is being held here at Glenmuir High School. And Glenmuir High School are the defending champions. And they're playing the feature game of the day. Corner kick. This is an in-swinger. Well, in fact, took more than 5 seconds And hence why the referee gave it as a goal kick to Munro College. Flicked on. Goes out for a throw-in to Munro College.
05-367D, you're blocking. 05.
Still Munro College.
LD, you're blocking.
Trying to hustle his way through. Free kick to Glenmuir High School. And the officiating in this tournament has been fabulous. They have been brilliant. The officiating and the assistant staff, magnificent. Tournament has been a success for the last couple of years. All the way back to the goalkeeper. Booted upfield, denied by Munro College, who's in possession. Twist turns, a lovely pass, lovely first touch. Gets it back to the middle of the park. Oh, gorgeously done. Another opportunity. Whipped over that. And the first touch was absolutely poor. Still has control. Lovely ball slotted in. Magnificent defensive work. Cleared from danger by Glenmuir High School. And still Glenmuir pressing the advantage. Lovely ball played over on the right. Quick feed. Get by his marker. Whipped off a lovely ball. Poor control. And the throw goes to Munro College, who's trying to press, looking for that equalizing goal. Now he has options. Whipped inside, blocked. Goes out of touch. Another throw-in to Munro College. Munro College looking to press the advantage, looking for that opening space. Just about 11 minutes and seconds of regular time left in this one. He's under immense pressure on that left side. Now a strong tackle came in. Another yellow card. Another yellow card. Made that 8 yellow cards in this game so far. Whoa. Free kick to Munro College.
Glenmuir number 19, the shot lead.
What can Munro College make out of this set piece? It will be a right footer. It could be an in-swinger. It is going to be an in-swinger. 5 players awaiting this delivery for Munro College. 3 players standing in the wall for Glenmuir High School, defending champions. Whipped over, crossbar the denier. And then a poor, lame effort. That was a magnificent strike. Crossbar the denier. And then a poor execution. A goal kick to Glenmuir High School. Well, what a strike that was. This one booted. And booted out of touch for a throw into Munro College. That was a strike. And my producer, knowledge as well, Knockins. He's always knocking to go in the commentary box. Loves a commentary. As Munro College look to drive forward. He's under immense pressure over on that right side. Looking to slip the ball through the middle. Now cleared. Not far enough. And Munro College a shot. And deflected. And goes out. Is that another Munro College corner kick? It is. Just under 9 minutes of regular time left in this, the feature game. And the defending champions still lead by a 1-0. 6 players awaiting this delivery. A decent one inside. Cleared off the line. Another F1 scores. And no goal. And ruled out another Munro College goal. Whoa. It's all happening. It could be a red card here. It could be a red card here. A red card being issued, the first red card of the tournament. The first red card of the tournament. And of course it goes to Jaheim Weatherburn. Jaheim Weatherburn, the first red card committed. Unfortunately, he scored the goal, but it was overruled by the referee. His shirt was off in a flash. A red card issue. And still Munro College. Lovely first touch, lovely turn. And maybe too much power. And goes out for a throw in to Glenmuir High School. Well, we saw 9 yellow cards in this game. And we saw 1 red card. And that surpassed 3 games earlier in the day when it comes on to cards. And the defending champions still hold a 1-0 lead, approaching the 85th minute. This one whipped inside from Munro College, cleared by Glenmuir High School, not far enough. And now booted downfield, all the way to the man in goal. Another ball booted long for Munro College. Lovely first touch. Lovely ball played out wide, and still Munro College whipped over the top. A lovely ball. Magnificent defensive work. And it goes out of touch for a corner kick to Munro College. Five minutes and seconds of regular time left. Can Munro find that equalizing goal? It's another corner kick. In swinger. Fighting. Trying to get by his marker. And now booted long by the defending champions. Another free kick taken quickly by Munro College. And the captain urging his players to go forward. Played over on the right, finds Alwyn. Lovely ball played out wide. Trying to get by his marker. Cuts inside. Now goes over. Oh, that's brilliant. Should be a free kick. And another yellow card. Made that 10 yellow cards in the game. Plus a red card. Free kick to Munro College. Free kick to Munro College in a critical position. Can Munro College find an equalizing goal with 4 minutes of regular time left? It's another free kick. And the game is getting heated. Players getting involved. And based on how the game is going so far, we could have another red card. One thing for sure, it's a free kick to Munro College. No lights at Glenmuir High School. It's in the process. A free kick here for Munro College. A searching one inside. And poach by the goalkeeper. And goes out. Lovely ball. Still has space. Another ball whipped inside. Good defense. Another opportunity. Wide of the far post. That was as close as Munro College got in the second half. It was close for an equalizer. Wide of the target. Goal kick to the defending champions. Just about 3 minutes And so the new substitution, Cousin comes in for the defending champions. It's with the goalkeeper. He finds his right back. This one whipped upfield. Not the best of first touch. And Munro College in possession. Poor delivery, poor execution. It's another opportunity. Bang! What a fantastic strike that is. That's a strike and a half. As easy as I like. Very cool, very calm, and very collective. He collects a second. The defending champions goes up by 2-0 with 2 minutes left of regular time. What a strike that was, Knockins.
Yes, indeed. I did mention earlier, Tweety, when I saw him lose a ball near to our side here in the commentary box, I said, come on, Tweety, you've been playing Manning Cup for 5 years now. You shouldn't be losing the ball like that. And then he went on to score.
Well, look at that goal. It was easy, very composed, very relaxed, and he just executed perfectly well. It's Glenmuir High School 2, and of course, Munro College 0. A very, very good tackle in this occasion. And the spectators, well, it's getting heated, Knockins. It's like a rugby affair. And another, is it a red card? Well, the replay shows the red card was issued to the number 11, Jaheim Wedderburn, the only red card in the contest. And still Glenmuir with the advantage. Skipped by a player. Still has possession. Very composed. Lovely ball. Played out wide. Whipped inside. Another opportunity. Oh, just wide of the target. Another goal kick to Munro College. Seconds left in this one. The defending champions book their spot in the semi-final. Comes tomorrow. Same venue, but different time. Another free kick to Munro College. And Glenmuir High School defending champions. Lead by 2 goals to nil. He finds his right back. This one whipped upfield. Not the best of first touch. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. College in possession. Poor defensive work coming in from Alwyn. But look at this finish. Magical. Another opportunity. Well calculated. What a fantastic strike that is. In the tournament. That's a now look at what it means to the defending champions. Trying to get by his marker. He has been under immense pressure. Whips this one inside. And easily dealt with. Headed out of touch. Corner kick to Munro College. Just about 90 minutes and 43 seconds gone in this one. Not much time. It could be seconds away. It could be the final action of the game. Lovely work. Twist turns. Leave his marker. Shot from distance. Goes over the crossbar. Goal kick to Glenmuir High School. And it's a lovely turnout to support the youngsters. As the referee looks at his watch. And the referee has seen enough. And the defending champions move further in the competition. And they joined the 3 teams that won today, the Manning Cup teams. They joined Mona High School, Excelsior High School, Kingston College, and of course the last place, Glenmuir High School in the semi-final tomorrow. So on behalf of the commentary team, the producer, Jordan Woodfine, Akeem Davis, Bobby Brown, and of course the commentator, yours truly, Marlon Pinnock. We're signing out from Glenmuir High School until tomorrow for the semi-final round of the tournament. But stay tuned for the interviews after the break.
You know, mind if I lose money for work Monday, you know. You hear me name on the street, man. I must say, oh, brother, you know you sick.
Hello. Yo, you know, any something I laugh, so brother. Watch out. Was the semi-final in this tournament?
It's always good to have a win under your belt, but it's still early pre-season in terms of where we are. We saw some things that we were working on, things that we need to improve upon, but in all honesty, it was just a game to test where we are now.
And in terms of defending this title, you are the defending champions in this Clarendon Elite Cup 2025, and you're approaching the semi-final round. What is expected of Glenmuir High School?
It's always just to play football now. We don't think about defending the title, we think about the next game, because in reality the next game is a semi-final in which we have to get past in order for us to reach a final. So the next game, which is tomorrow, is on the card now.
And then it's 3 games in a row if you are to win this tournament. So what is the preparation like and the fitness-wise in the dressing room?
So this is a tournament that you're going to really use as a test. I can't really tell you that. You'd have to see how the players react in terms of the level of performance. But I think second half showed that we can compete with any team on a given day. Yes, we have some things that we need to improve upon urgently.
And the only team that advanced to the semi-final round in the Costa Cup team. 3 other teams advanced so far from the Manning Cup. What is at hand for Glenmuir High School?
We're just here to play. We're not thinking about anything else. We're just here to play. Kingston College tomorrow. So we're just going to tackle that. We're not thinking about anything else.
Some outstanding players was on the pitch for Glenmuir High School. They stood out. You want to name a few of those players?
No, I would never do that right now.
But it's a collective team effort.
Yes.
And coach, all the best for the remaining of the tournament.
Thanks,
and congratulations on your winning and your success.
Thank you very much.
And we look forward to see you in the Costa Cup this season.
You sure will see us in the
All the
Costa
best.
Cup. All right.
So that was the winning coach of the defending champions, Glenmuir High School, and they defeated Munro College by 2-0. Stay tuned for the interview of the player of the game. Have a blessed evening.
My name is Ronaldo Campbell.
Ronaldo Campbell, an outstanding performance there. Talk us through this performance.
Well, it was a very difficult game, but with this young team, we've managed to pull through. It was all hard work. We worked together this match.